What up? This is Finance, Fitness, and Folk. Channel we discuss finance, a little bit of fitness, talk about some folk. So today's episode, I'm going to discuss why going half on a date isn't a date. So admin notes, thanks again to all subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out, give you leverage to better yourselves. So I'm out here at DuPont Circle in DC. Beautiful day out here today. It's kind of cool, but I took my little walk and everything. So it's, like I said, it's just a gorgeous day today. And it's a very, very nice day to take somebody out on a date, right? Wish my wife was here. But let's get into it. So why do I say that going half on a date isn't a date? So in my day, right now, I do understand that this is the present. This is 2024, right? So my day that I was dating is not the same as now, because there's a lot of videos you can find out there right now where they say chivalry is dead, and to me it doesn't matter who killed it. Doesn't matter if men destroyed chivalry or women did. It doesn't matter to me. The fact of the matter is that a lot of ways of dating back in the day is not the same as now. So to a certain degree, I do understand why I get some pushback on certain things that I talk about when it comes to dating, courting women, and and just doing things with women, right? Because I get a lot of pushback from younger men that's saying that it's simping, and I'm gonna get into another video about that as well, right? But what I mean by saying that going half on a date is not a date is, in my opinion, right? If you're going to date a woman, then you're going to pay for everything when it comes to you going on that date. That's part of being a man. That's part of being masculine. I'm not gonna pull back on that. I'm not gonna hold back on that at all. Like that's just the bottom line. If you're going half on a date, that's not a date. That you're having an outing. You're having a get together. You're just having lunch, dinner, or whatever with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just a friendly get together, right? That's not a date. Because what you're really saying is that if you are going half on a date with a woman, you're essentially saying that we're on equal terms at this time right now while we're dating, and I'm not going to pay for everything because, in my opinion, it may not benefit me in the long run for me to pay for everything. So I'm going to make sure that I go half with you until I understand and get a good vibe from you when it comes to, like, am I going to get some of that, right? Getting the cookie. That's what I'm talking about, right? So I'm pretty sure a lot of guys that's watching this video right now will pretty much say that unless I know for a fact that I'm going to get the cookie, I'm not going to pay for the whole date. I'm going to go 50-50 with her. I'm going to go half. Now, if that's the first time we're going out, and I know I'm getting the cookie that same day, then I'm going to pay for everything. At least some guys may have the mentality when it comes to that. And what I would suggest to you is do you really have to get the cookie every single time you go out on a date with somebody? Is that a prerequisite for you to go out on a date with a woman and pay for everything? Like, literally, like, if you don't get the cookie, like, you're not going to pay for everything. It doesn't matter who you date. And that is a crazy mentality to me. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many times that I dated a woman before I got married? Numerous times I never got the cookie. And guess what? I wasn't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's how dating was back then, right? It wasn't expected for you to get the cookie every single time you went out on a date with a woman. Matter of fact, truth be told, the way women were back in those days, we're talking like the 90s, early 2000s, right? Back in those days, I mean, the woman could have been extremely attracted to you, and a woman knows when. I mean, I'm talking about, like, from the time that you meet a woman, she knows whether she gonna give it the cookie or not. That's just off rip, right? She already knows if she's gonna give it to you or not. And even the woman that knew that, did not give you the cookie for a couple of dates, if not more, right? Because they wanted to make sure that what you was getting, it was worth her giving it to you, right? There was no such thing as like it's expected for me to give the cookie if you pay for the whole meal. That wasn't a concept. And I think with it being a concept now, it's just a really sad situation because, if that's the case, then how are you basing like concrete relationships off? And what are you basing marriage off? You know what I'm saying? Are you really telling me that your future wife is somebody you hit the first time you met them? Based off of you going out on a date with them? I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a good judge of character. Yeah, it really is. You know what I'm saying? First of all, your character is kind of flawed a little bit because you're looking at the date as a transactional thing. Tit for tat. I pay for everything, you get a cookie up, no exceptions. And what did that say about the woman that giving up the cookie because of that, right? You got a woman you're dating, and she understands that if you pay for everything, I got to give it up. The first time y'all date, the first time y'all meet each other, right? First time y'all going out to do something with each other. You don't even know this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn if you talked to this woman a couple of times over the phone, went back and forth on chat, went back and forth on some type of other platform, whatever. You don't know this woman enough for you to say that you're gonna hit this woman off the first date. Vice versa with the woman. You don't know this man good enough for you to say that you are gonna, let this man have the cookie off the first date. I got a daughter. Like, I'm telling you, she gonna have so much game, it's gonna be ridiculous because we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that at all. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's gonna be taught that you don't do anything like that unless you get to know this guy like extremely well. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I'm gonna advocate not even giving a cookie up into marriage, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that may not be a realistic goal, but that's gonna be a desired goal for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. This transactional things you guys are doing, the young guys are doing this for, is like, if I pay for everything, you gotta get a cookie up. It's ridiculous. It really is. It's not good character on your part. It's not good character on the woman's part for y'all to do something like that. How about y'all get to know each other first before that happens? You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you pay for everything because that's what you're supposed to do as a man. I know I'm gonna get some pushback in this video because I know a lot of guys can come up here and say that I'm the biggest simp in the world, but I'm telling you right there, most guys is my age and older understood these things when we was growing up. We understood these things. We understand these things now. I guarantee there's gonna be a whole lot of guys that I talk to that at my age, maybe a little bit even younger, that's gonna say the same thing as I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, if I'm taking this woman out, it's expected for me to pay for everything. And I may not get the cookie, so what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand that may be an end goal eventually, but if I don't, and so be it. I had a good time with a woman that I liked. On to the next one. If a couple of days in, I don't feel like things gonna go any further than this. But for men to say that you have to absolutely have sex off the first date if I pay for everything, it's a very bad look, and I really feel bad for this generation when it comes to this. I really do. Like, it just sounds absolutely crazy to me. So let's just stop the BS and just say that if you go half on a date with a woman, it's not a date. Don't call it a date anymore, guys. Don't. You know what I'm saying? It's a transaction. I mean, it's not a transaction. It's a get together. You know what I'm saying? It's a going out as friends and all these good things. Whatever I'm saying. You're not going out on a date if you're going 50-50 with a woman. That's just bottom line. All right. So if you want me to discuss a video or a topic that you think is beneficial to the channel, email me at findingfitnessfolk@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. I don't do edits, so I know that was kind of convoluted right there. But once I scale a little bit more, then maybe I'll do some edits. Maybe I'll do some backgrounds, all these other things or whatever. But the channel is growing. It really is, and I appreciate all you guys for subscribing. I appreciate all you guys who are tuning into the channel. I definitely keep pushing your video out. Give you leverage. Better yourselves. Finding Fitness and Folk. Triple F. I'm gone.